Hi there birdies, welcome back to the nest. So today, as you can see from the title, we are going to have another 18 plus reading, what are they like in bed? And I do want to mention that this doesn't have to be someone specific. I am putting the intention out there for all my single people. This could be about like your future partner, maybe even like your next sexual encounter, more on like what are they like in bed in general or something like that. Take that however you want to see it, however you want to take it. We are going to start with a little who is this person, but if you are single, don't take that too seriously. But if it does align with I don't know, like the person you would like to welcome into your life, the person you are trying to manifest, then definitely that is your pal. If you are already thinking about someone, then that is definitely going to be your confirmation that you are in the right pal. If you feel like that is not for you, definitely check out another one. But yeah, I think that's all I need to say. After that little confirmation moment, we are going to jump right into the reading, okay? So we have 4 beautiful pals here with us today. We have for pal number 1, some Selenite. A beautiful Selenite tower. For pal number 2, we have some Quartz. So sparkly. I was a little bit hypnotized by that. For pal number 3, we have some Angelite. And for pal number 4, we have some Amethyst. Alright, so you can choose by the crystals, you can choose by the timestamps that are going to be down below. You can take a little moment to pause the video and focus on your breathing, you know, connect with your higher self and see which pal resonates more with you. And whenever you're ready, I'm going to see you over there. Hi there, pal number 1. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the Selenite Tower, you're in the right place. I do want to mention that I'm recording this video at 3:33 p.m. So that is an amazing synchronicity to start this off, especially for those of you that are watching this in like, oh, I just want to see what my future partner is going to be like or something like that. You know, you don't have someone specific in your mind. This is definitely great because it's talking about you manifesting that person, but also if you are thinking about someone specific, then this is definitely an energy that you're manifesting into your life. And I do feel like things are going in a very nice direction in this relationship, I would say. But let's get started here with just a little confirmation that you are in the right pal. As I said in the intro, for those of you that are single as a Pringle, this is just someone you want to attract. If this sounds has someone you would like to have in your life, definitely in the right place. If you feel like it's, I don't know, I wouldn't really see myself falling in love with this person, or just, you know, having a sexual interaction with this person, then definitely check out another pal. Okay, but let's get started here and see where we go. We have May, so this can be someone born in May, doesn't have to be, or in December. All right. We also have Yellow Rose, Enthusiasm and Friendship. We have the 8 of Cups, Indolence, and then we have It is Safer to Love. All right, this is very interesting because I do feel like this person is like the most grounded person ever. I feel like they could also be very focused on their career, but I do feel like they are following their life purpose. I feel like this is someone that is super committed to their goals, super committed to the life that they want to have. And with this 8 of Cups, I do feel like they are on the path of their dreams. You know, I feel like they do that. They make a personal quest every single day to like, I'm going to go towards my dreams and I'm going to try and create my dream life. So this is very beautiful energy. I do feel like they are very committed to that. And I do feel like because this person is so grounded and wants to have so much control, I feel like when it comes to love, they can be a little bit, they could even be a little bit cold because I feel like they are afraid of losing control. I feel like they are afraid of, I don't know, letting things flow naturally. They always need to have some sort of control. They always need to know where things are going, you know. But I also feel like this is someone very adventurous, especially with the enthusiasm. With December, this is Sag energy, and then we have the 8 of Cups of like quest and adventure. So I definitely feel like this person is very adventurous. They could like to travel a lot, and I do feel like they have this thing of, as long as they are in some sort of control, I don't think they have a problem with like trying new things, so that could be great in bed, I guess. But they have no problem like trying new things, going on different paths, in kind of exploring the world a little bit. But I do feel like they like to have some sort of control. I do feel like they are very wealthy as well, or at least, I mean, for me that is already being wealthy, but at least they're very financial stable. You know, they have their budgets and they have like everything under control. There we go. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person was like a dominant person or not. Sometimes it's actually the opposite way. You have so much control in your day-to-day life that is actually, hey, let me be submissive in bed. But with friendship here, this could very literally be someone that you're friends with, and you're kind of wondering, okay, what if we lead to this to a friends with benefits? Or maybe you do have feelings for this person, like, well, what would happen, I guess? And definitely take that if it resonates, but it doesn't have to be. I do feel like this person, especially if like this is just someone that you're trying to manifest and you don't even know this person, I do feel like you're going to become great friends first. Because again, I feel like this person likes to have some sort of stability, some sort of foundation. So I feel like the friendship is going to be the baseline for this whole thing. And then from that point forward, you're gonna see where this goes. It could lead to love, it could lead to just the friends with benefits, it could lead to just anything. But I do feel like this person, if you're already friends with this person, I do feel like they try to escape love, because it is something that they may have been very hurt before, and it's something that they do not want to risk losing themselves into, you know, so they could be a little bit reserved when it comes to love. But I feel like they're very kind, very generous, and even though sometimes they're cold and distant, I feel like whenever you need help, they're going to be there for you, you know, and maybe they already are, you know, they're always there for you whenever you need. And I don't think they hesitate whenever you call them, like, hey, I need help, you know, even if it's like 4 a.m. I don't really feel like it matters to this person. So yeah, if this sounds like your person, then you're definitely in the right place. Let's get into what are they like in bed. Let's see. So we have renewal, time to begin again, stronger, better, with Mexican marigold. We also have fuchsia, true feelings within you is all you need to know. This is so interesting. Okay. We also have 27 with body positive, and the game of love with number 5. All right, so this is very, very interesting, because I feel like this is not what is this person in bed like overall. This is what this person is going to be in bed with you, because with like true feelings and renewal here, I do feel like there is this thing of like, I want to level this relationship up to the next level, you know. I do feel like those feelings are already there, but they oh, that is also very interesting, but they just want to not necessarily use sex to kind of level things up in this relationship, but I do feel like they want the sex to be meaningful, you know, even if you don't know this person at all, even if things are like very fresh, very recent. I do feel that this person does not have sex if it is not like committed, if it is not like coming out of love. I don't think that this person is like casual sex kind of thing. I really don't. I really feel like this person is just, especially with the game of love, I feel like they are not really into this, you know. I do feel like they could also be a little bit self-conscious around their body. And because of that, I do feel like they try to put some boundaries when it comes to who sees them naked, you know? So I do feel like this person takes their time when it comes to having sex with someone. They are very, very conscious over it. And they are not, especially with the game of love, it's like they are not using sex as like distortion of their feelings, you know? It's either they have sex and they do feelings, or they don't do anything at all, you know? So this person is very, very loyal. This person is very committed relationship-wise, you know, and personality-wise. But when it comes to sex, I do feel like they are very committed to you, to your pleasure. I feel like they are very giving as well. And I also feel like this person, especially with like time to begin again, stronger, better. It's like, honey, rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds, no waiting. I do feel like they have a lot of stamina, and especially with like stronger, better. There's this thing of like, what? We just had a round? No, we didn't. Let's do that again. What? We just had our round? No, it feels like it was nothing, you know? So I really feel like this person it's going to want multiple rounds. This is someone that I do feel like they are very gentle. I don't really get any type of like rough sex or anything like that. I do feel like this person is very gentle, very sweet and kind. I do get, especially with the Eight of Cups here as well, I do get this feeling of they are not going to come unless you do. There's this thing of like equal give and take, and being aware of your pleasure. That is something really, really, really significant for this person. It's like they want this to be mutual. They want the two of you to enjoy this and to be in the present moment as well. I also feel like with this body positive, I feel like they complement, whenever they do have intercourse with someone, I do feel like they complement the other person's body a lot, because they are so insecure about their own body. I feel they always want to make sure that the other person knows that they're gorgeous, they're beautiful, they're handsome. I really feel like this person is someone that compliments a lot in the bedroom. So they could be a talker. They could definitely be a talker. But let's see here, and especially with the true feelings here, I do feel like, especially if you are in a relationship, if this thing gets into that place, whenever they are in a relationship, they're the type of person to just say like, I love you during it, They just want to, and I don't feel like it's even just, I love you. It's like, man, I love you, and I want to have a baby with you, I want to get married, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to travel the world, whatever applies. This person is, I feel like they do talk a lot. I do feel like they talk a lot. But, yeah. But again, what they talk is not like, dirty stuff. No, it's very sweet and gentle, always in the kind and loving side. So that's very sweet. We have Judgment here. We have the Six of Wands, Four of Wands. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see that one there. The Two of Swords, and we also have the King of Wands. Yeah, as I said, this person is dominant. Oh, and look at that, we have Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups. Interesting. But this person is definitely dominant. I do feel like this person does let other people take control from time to time. But overall, this person does like to have the control because, again, they're a control freak. But I do feel like there is something, even if you are in control, it's like they're the ones that put you there. They're the ones that suggested it. They're the ones that, I don't know, even if you are in control. So, let's say there's like one on the bottom, one on the top. Even if this person is on the bottom, they're going to like control your body. They're going to make sure that you know what they want. So it's like they always need some sort of control here. I'm also getting something around, it's like this person is very sweet and gentle, but I feel like when they're reaching climax, they could actually like, their hands, they could actually be quite tough. So they could like, I don't know, grab your booty or grab your back, even if they have nails. And I'm getting this especially for the females. If they have nails, they could like, I don't know, like not necessarily scratch your back, but it's like, press their nails into your skin. There's something around like, I don't know, just like the release of the energy, right? So I do feel like they also have that side. It's like they're always very sweet and gentle, but when it comes to the climax, they just need to have some sort of release, not only through, not only through the orgasms necessarily. It's like they need to have their whole body works. Essentially, I feel like that is what I'm saying. But yeah, I also feel like there is something here around, well, first of all, with the Judgment here, there's definitely that horn. So there's definitely a lot of talk. But I also feel like with the Two of Swords, I also feel like from time to time, they do like to be surprised. Because, again, I feel like this person has a side of adventurous energy to them, but it's always within control. And so I feel like this is very, like, sporadic. So, and I do feel like this is more around, like, doing it in public places. I actually don't feel like this person is too much around that, but doing it in, I don't know, I'm getting, like, for example, family gatherings, or, like, the possibility of being caught, but being in, like, I I don't know, like a locked bathroom. It's like they have the possibility of being caught, but at the same time it's locked. Or doing it in one of your parents' house, but no one is home, you know? There is this thing of like, we can get caught, but we have time to at least, you know, disguise things a little bit. So there is a little bit of that energy. I do feel like they sometimes like to have a little bit of that type of encounter, but it's very like, I need to know I'm safe. You know, I need to know that everything is going to go okay, that we have time to kind of clean things up and everything. So there's also that. I also feel like, especially with this person being more dominant, they're definitely very keen on like, I don't get too much like BDMS, but I am getting a little bit of like closing your eyes or maybe even tying you up. But it's like having control over you and really like you feel the key here is like they're dominant, you're fully submissive. Whatever they want, you want. There's something around that. But I mean, again, they're also very giving and they definitely want you to feel pleasure and to be okay with things. So they're always going to ask for consent and all that, especially the 4 wands. Like this is pure husband-wife material. You know, it's like whatever you want, I'm okay with that, but you know, let me have my fun too. And they're always going to ask for consent and cherish your body like no other. I also feel like with the 6 of Wands, that is interesting. I feel like they like to show you off a little bit, which is not necessarily related with like what are they like in bed, right? But it could be, that's the thing, it's like it could even be like talking about the sex between the two of you, but I don't even get that. Oh, I know what it is. It's like I feel like they may either they are very talkative, so they could also scream a lot or something like that, or they want you to scream, and that is the part of like showing you off. It's like knowing that, especially you, I feel like it's especially attached to you since they want to show you off. It's like they want you to scream, they want you to like moan as loud as you can, so they can like other people know that they're the boss, you know, other people know that you're satisfied and no one needs to approach you because you're good, you're taken, you know, your pleasure is taken. So there's that instance of showing you off, but it's a very like private show you off, because especially if you're like in an unknown neighbor, no one knows who you are, no one is gonna know that you were the ones having the sex and screaming. But there is a thing of like for them, it makes them feel very good about that, you know, and also for themselves, it's like they know that they are pleasuring you and that they are hitting all the right spots, so that's also something good for them, and for them to be sure that you're okay. So let's see, is there anything else? Let me see here. I don't think so. Oh, I feel like after the encounter, I feel like this person is also very cuddly. No wonders, but like all that gentle energy and very like sweet and homey energy. I do feel like they love to cuddle, maybe even a little nap and everything, but I definitely feel like there's this thing of like an embrace, so that's also something. And there's also like, because in all of these people, in these 2 cards, they're all naked except this woman right here, but I do feel like there's this thing of like, we're gonna cuddle, but no clothes on, nah, because again, we're gonna repeat that later, you know? So it's like, let's just have a little breather, it's our rest time, but then we're gonna hit it right back, so no point in putting some clothes on. I also feel like, especially if this is like during the night, and this is not, I feel like this is more like routine related, but I mean, especially after you've been intimate with one another, I do feel like they love to sleep without clothes on, you know, even with like, they may sleep cuddling and everything, and they just want to like feel your body. If they randomly wake up in the middle of the night, they want to feel you, you know, not in a sexual arousal way, but it's just like they want to feel you flesh to flesh, bones to bones, you know, heart to heart. This person is very romantic, to be honest. This person is very sweet and gentle, so I think you're gonna love it. I mean, I think maybe you're into like more of a rough style, but hey, try it out. I don't know, but yeah. So part 1, I think this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button and definitely subscribe. We have a lot of 18+, more to come. And yeah, you can also check out my other channel, the Sunny Virgo, for zodiac cusp and zodiac sign readings. And you can also check the link below for a private reading in case you're interested in that. Okay, so that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi there, pile number 2. So if you chose the beautiful quartz, you're in the right place. I do want to mention that I just saw 2424, so that could be a significant age, a significant number, significant birthday, who knows. Well, actually, let's put this one aside. But yeah, take that if it resonates. I actually do not know what that angel number means, but definitely feel free to take a look at it, okay? So we are going to start off by looking into who this person is to give you a little confirmation if you're already dealing with someone. If you're not, and you're just like wondering what your future partner, future sexual encounter, what that person is going to be like in bed, then definitely take that as someone you would like to have in your surroundings at that moment. And if that resonates, great, you're in the right place. If not, feel free to choose another pile, okay? But let's just see where we go with this. So we have June. So perhaps, and it's actually interesting because 24 sums up to a 6. So June. This person could be, oh, interesting, June, July. So this person could definitely be born within these months. I'm also getting water energy from this, so take that if it resonates. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But we also have White Rose, New Start, and Wisdom. We have the Hanged Man, definitely some Pisces energy coming through. So there's that confirmation. We have number 12. Numbers are apparently very important for this pile. All right. We also have Express Your Love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right. So, and with that water energy, if it is born within this timeline, then it could definitely be a Cancer, for example. But I do feel like this person is someone, I feel like they are very ingenious. I feel like they are very curious about the world around them. I feel like they always have like the craziest ideas, especially when it comes to, okay, I'm actually getting that during their childhood, they could have like the dumbest ideas, but they were interesting ideas, but they were dumb. It wouldn't work. But, and they probably always got in trouble because of it. So they could have like a very fun, childhood filled with beautiful memories and funny memories. But I also feel like now this person was actually able to use those fun ideas and those like very like out of the box ideas with their career. So I feel like they really know how to explore their career and explore their surroundings, find new ideas, and I feel like they're always like coming up with new stuff. So I feel like that is something that they find a lot of success in, and I'm hearing that their boss really compliments them a lot on that. So this could, if you're already dealing with this person, this could definitely be something that they kind of common with you. It's like, oh, today I my boss really thanked me for a wonderful idea. They really liked it. They could have that type of conversation with you. It's not in a, I don't think that this person is any type of like gloating or anything like that. It's just they really want to share that with you. So I do feel like honestly this person is kind of down in feelings for you. So I do feel like they do have some type of feeling. Maybe for some of you, you're even already in this relationship. But they definitely, if not, they definitely want to take that to the next level. If you're single, has a Pringle, then this person is just going to be like hopeless romantic. Not necessarily, we'll get there. But I feel like this person is, if you're not dealing with this person, then I do feel like they could fall for you quite instantly, and I feel like you're gonna have a beautiful blossoming relationship. I don't think that there are going to be any hiccups or any type of anything like that. But yeah, we'll get into it on the hopeless romantic, is that I actually feel like sometimes this person may be a little bit aloof. They don't but they don't do it like on purpose or anything like that to hurt you. No, it's just sometimes they're so caught up on their own mind. I feel like they also sometimes have a little bit of control over their mind and over their thoughts, so they could be a little bit of an overthinker. But I do feel like they I do feel like they just get lost in their own world and sometimes forget that there are other people in their world to look around and to just consider and everything. So sometimes they may get a little bit aloof, but I do feel like this person is very sweet and very gentle, and yeah. I also feel like they give great advice. That is also something coming through. They could also be a little bit spiritual, not necessarily, but I feel like they're oh, what is the name? it's like they may not admit that they're a spiritual person, or they may not even like acknowledge that they're a spiritual person, but they kind of are. You know, the things that they believe and the way they live their life, I feel like they kind of are. So if that sounds like your person, or if that sounds like someone you would have an interest in being with, even if it's just personality wise, let's get into your reading. And here I am, man, this person is, or I mean your guides are really eager to get into the tarot, because that's the second time I've picked it and I wasn't supposed to. But we have White Carnation, Devotion, be true and pure in thought and deed. We also have Lenten Rose, Protection, conserve what you have, save a little. We have Birth of Paradise, self-acceptance, you are so much more. There's something that I'm already picking up. It's like the energy right now fell a lot, but it's not in a sense of vibration. The energy just fell into silence. The energy fell into, I don't know, it's like this, not necessarily like a secret, but it's like, shh, let's not talk, you know? And there's like a lot of whispers. So this person could actually be quite quiet in the bedroom, but I also feel like there's this thing, like we were talking about this person losing themselves in their own world and everything. And I feel like when they're being intimate with someone, they lose themselves in that world, in that energy, in that encounter. And I do feel like this is someone that is like fully committed to the act. And I even feel like, for example, a phone starts ringing, someone rings the bell, I don't know, someone screams outside, there's a car honking, they don't know, they didn't hear it, you know, they totally move past that. They're not aware of what is going on outside of the bedroom, outside of like the bubble that you're both in. And I feel like this person really just like loses themselves into the sex, and possibly loses themselves. For some of you, I'm kind of feeling that you may have already like been intimate with this person, perhaps not like full on, but maybe there is already like a little oh gosh, words, what is going on with my words today? But there may already been some sort of like a little kissy, a little touchy, but nothing too serious. But yeah, take that if it resonates. But I definitely feel like this person definitely loses themselves in the other person's body and into like just the bubble that is happening here. I also feel like that is so interesting that we have here, like you are so much more with this Bird of Paradise, because I am picking up on something like, I don't know, you're everything I needed and I didn't know it. And I feel like this, especially this person, again, we were talking about how this person may already have some feelings for you, and I do feel like they already fantasize a lot about you. But and if you don't know this person yet at all, I do feel like there is this energy of like they may fantasize about their future spouse, which could be you, or their future sexual encounter, or you know, something like that. And or even just like fantasies overall. And it's like I feel like there is this energy of like you're everything I've been fantasizing about, but there's more than that, you know. And I feel like that is a specific message for like your next sexual encounter with this person, if you choose to have it, of course. But there's really this energy of like I've been fantasizing, and man, my fantasies do not rise up to your level, because you're so much more. And I feel like they constantly, it's like, it's not a one-time thing like the first time. No, it's just like a continuous thing, you know. You always seem to surprise this person, and I definitely feel like it's you. I don't think that it's I don't know, the people that you're used to be with or something like that. It's like it's you. So I feel like this is already like a message for the future, but something around those lines. But let's, before I continue talking, uninhibited and release 15 with the other cards. We also have jealousy and possessiveness 23. Oh goodness, I was actually picking up on this, that I feel like this person is so like sweet and gentle and very like kind and let me take care of you, that I feel like in the bedroom they're like not complete opposite, but I do feel like they could be a little bit more rough. And I don't think it's I feel like what's happening here, it's like, especially with like be true and pure in thought and deed, it's like be clear on what you want, and then we have like conserve what you have, save a little. I feel like this person is like, not necessarily that the encounters are very short, They could be, but they're very intense. It's like they can put in 10 minutes what someone could give you in 3 hours. You know, this person is really intense, really focused, and really, I keep hearing like rough, but not necessarily roughness in the sense of like truly rough and BDMS kind of stuff. No, it's just like this person knows the spots. You know, this person is very, it knows how to please. And I also feel like they know how to please themselves as well. And that's also why I feel like it's so good. It's because they know how to please you. They know how to please themselves, so everyone is happy, you know, so that's great, I guess. But with this jealousy and possessiveness, I also feel like this person is like very sweet, express love, right? You're my world and I love you so much. In the bedroom, it's like, you're mine. I don't care who's looking at you. I don't care who you think about. You're mine. You're here now, you're mine. And they could even be like a little bit even rough with their words, maybe even calling some names if you're into that. I think they ask for consent because they're very sweet and gently. They do want to make you feel safe and everything, especially with that July energy of the Cancer. But I do feel like they could, I don't know, be a little bit more aggressive with their words and like making sure that you know that you're theirs, you know, and that you're not going to be thinking about anyone else, especially because yeah, you may be a little sore after that, especially if you're a female, but I feel like if you're a male, you're going to be just like fully exhausted. You could sleep for like 3 days after that, because again, it's like it's so intense on such a short amount of time that it's crazy. But I do feel like this person also knows how to like prolong the things, because we have like here the night sky, or at least I'm seeing that way, and it's like they can go all night if they want to, if you want to, if it is the case, you know. But I do feel like this person kind of reveals a little bit of a wild side whenever they are intimate with someone, because I feel like everyone has this idea of this person being very sweet and being very, even like a social butterfly, and very funny, very lighthearted, you know. But there is another side to this person that I don't think people really know about. And when people see it, they're like, wait, who are you? What is this? You know? So, yeah. I'm actually getting a little bit of, perhaps, not necessarily, not 100%, but a little bit of Ava from Twisted, oh goodness. I'm reading that book now. I think it's Twisted Love. And it's like she's all sunshine and rainbows, but then in the bedroom she's a freak, you know. So yeah, I feel like it's a little bit of that vibe. But let's see here from the tarot, since your guides were so eager to showing us the tarot, let's get into it. We have the 2 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Not surprised to see that one there. Oh boy, we have the Queen of Wands. This person is fiery. They could even be like Cancer, Leo cusp, Pisces, Aries cusp. Doesn't have to be though. I am picking more on Cancer and Pisces energies than actually Scorpio and Sag, even though we do have here the Knight of Wands. But yeah, anyways, I do feel that, and see, this is definitely what I'm talking about. Like, this person is rough. They could really love like deep throat as well. And there's that thing, it's like when it comes to the bedroom, man, it's like it's nothing you can expect. I really feel like people have this notion of like, oh, this person is just going to want like rainbows and sunshines and lovey-dovey kind of sex. No, this person's like completely opposite of that. I do feel like foreplay energy. They are very sweet, very gentle. I also feel like they especially want to know where things are headed. So it's like, what is your mood? Are you into a little bit more rough stuff or not? You know, so there's that thing of the consent. And I do feel like this person, especially in the beginning, they could be very giving, so they could definitely give oral. And it's so interesting how you kind of start with oral and finish with oral, so there could be something around that. It doesn't have to be like an ongoing thing, like every single time you're together with this person that happens, but I feel like every single time there is some type of oral into this. I even feel like there is something here around like they could, oh, that is actually interesting, because I do feel like they're also very giving, especially with the Six of Pentacles, but there is almost this thing of, it can start with oral, you're finished, right, great, now let me get into it, and then at the end, it's like, oh, you don't want more? Yes, you do. There we go. It's like, they want to seal the thing, you know, they want to make sure that you're satisfied in the beginning, they want to make sure that you're satisfied in the end. It doesn't matter how many times you came in the middle, you're gonna get it. And I feel like that's why it's so intense, because it's like you could orgasm to both of you a lot in such a short period of time. So that's great. And I'm just like realizing now the type of video that I'm doing. I love this. Like, gosh, I love my job. Anyways, with this Eight of Pentacles, it's so interesting how she's blindfolded and she's blindfolded as well. Because I definitely feel like, oh, that's actually interesting. I feel like there is, it's like there's a moment for everything. There is a moment for you to close your eyes, and there's a moment for you to have your eyes open. And same thing with them. I feel like they're very conscious of the eye contact. I feel like that is also something very important for them. But I also feel like sometimes they do want to, especially for you, there is something about like uninhibited and release. I feel like that is something they also want for you, and it's like for you to feel comfortable in your body and for you to feel comfortable in your sexuality and exploring it. And it's like I feel like they are going to watch you, but they don't necessarily need you to watch them, you know. So sometimes they just want you to close your eyes and be in the moment, and let go. You know, no worries about the faces you're making or the sounds you're making or anything like that. It's just like being in the moment and feeling everything that you're experiencing. This person is like full on with the pleasures, with not pleasures, with the senses. It's like they get into all of it. I'm also hearing like smell. So yeah, there's definitely like the touch. There's like the different sensations, even with the different types of touches and things that is used. There's also, again, the thing of the eye contact, sound as well. And I definitely am picking up on like smells. So I feel like I'm hearing like candles. So this person could also like to use candles or something like that. Yeah, I definitely feel like in the beginning, especially if this is something, I don't know, like this person is trying to get you in the mood, they could like arrange everything. It's like make everything look perfect, maybe even some rose petals in the bed, who knows, like full on just trying to make sure that it looks romantic, but it's not going to be, it's going to be anything less but romantic, anything but romantic. And it's like the way things are going to go, it's going to be in a whole complete different way from like the candles and the petals and all of that. But yeah, it's like after that it's going to be a war camp. So yeah, and I definitely feel like this person is super into rough stuff. Anything else? This person is definitely into oral, like a bunch. And I definitely feel like that's why you're so satisfied, because I feel like you're satisfied during it. Even if it was just like during this portion, you would be satisfied. But even that is not enough, you know, for this person, that is not enough. And I feel like this person kind of has a goal of like giving you the most amount of orgasms that you can have in the shortest amount of time. So it's almost like that is a mission they have, and they take that very seriously, especially with the Six of Pentacles. They definitely have your pleasure in mind. And I also feel like they sometimes may put you a little bit on the edge. So it's like and they could do that several times. That's why I feel like the orgasm also feels like it's very intense, and it counts as like 50 at the same time. It's because I feel like they always like dodge at the last minute that you're about to come. And yeah. Anything else? I also feel like they're a bit freaky when it comes to the places that they do it. Because I feel like they don't really mind doing it in the like outside. There is a strong energy here of nature, and I feel like they don't mind doing it in the outside, on even like other people watching, or the possibility of other people catching this person, catching the two of you. But I feel like they're not really too concerned about where you're doing it, because again, there's that thing of like them losing themselves in the moment, that they don't even care if someone's watching or not. They're just like fully into it. So yeah, pile 2. I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. And if it did, don't forget to smash the like button. That is a great way for you to support me. Definitely let me know down below in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe because we have a bunch of 18+ readings, more to come. And you can also check out my other channel, the Sunny Virgo, for zodiac cusp readings and zodiac sign readings, and the link below in the description box for private readings. Okay? So with that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi there, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the Angelite, you're in the right place. Let's get right into it. So how this is gonna go, wait, what? Okay. How this is gonna go, we are gonna start with a little confirmation if this is your person that you're asking about. If you're single, has a Pringle, this is also valid to you, where it's like the person you would like to be with next in terms of personality and everything. Even if you're like trying to manifest love, then even more. But yeah, so just take that as however resonates. If you feel like it's not your person at all, then feel free to choose another pile, but let's see where we go with this. So we have Libra. This person could be Libra, doesn't have to be though. We also have April, so this person could also be born in April, but it doesn't have to be. We also have Clematis, intelligence and mental beauty. We have Sweet William, gallantry, grant me a single smile. We have the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. Oh, this person is awesome. And we have Release Your Ex. All right. So I kind of feel like this person is either like, there's no in between. This person is either super similar to your ex, or well, they could be your ex, but this person is either super similar to your ex, or they're not at all the same type, the same vibe as your ex. I feel like this person is also a bit of an extreme. They could also be going through a bit of a transformation at the moment, but I feel like they can both be like super loving, like Princess of Cups. They can even be a little bit dorky. That is the first thing that I heard when I pulled this Princess card. They can be a bit dorky. I feel like they're also, I even feel like sometimes they can be a bit slow. Not that they are dumb, but it's like sometimes I feel like I also feel like they're very hardworking. So especially with, I mean, we were talking about like they're not dumb and we literally have intelligence. So yeah, but I feel like they are very hard workers. So sometimes their brain is just like super tired and they don't have the mental capacity to understand jokes, for example. I feel like it's more around like jokes. It's not necessarily like they're slow when it comes to understanding other things. I feel like especially when it comes to jokes. But at the same time, I feel like they make the craziest, most awesome jokes. Especially with the Princess of Cups. I'm getting a little bit of like clown energy, all in good ways. Like I really don't think that it's like it's in a bad aspect. I really feel like it's just this person is super funny. I feel like they make you not make you, I feel like they make people laugh, but it's not that, oh yeah, that's funny. No, it's like that type of laugh that makes you bellyache, you know? So I feel like this person is like hilarious. And I also feel like they're very like, again, they're very like, one moment they're really sweet and gentle. From the other moment, you can see them like really angry and everything and really pissed off. I feel like they really have like a lot of different sides to them. But with this gallantry, grant me a single smile. This is my player card. It doesn't have to be that this person is a player, but they are very flirty, I feel. And I feel like, I feel like, yeah, I don't think that this person is a player. I feel like they really are flirty and they're like, they love love. I feel like they just love love. And they also love beauty and they love, well, beautiful people, let's say it. And so they are not like afraid at all to flirt a little bit, even if they don't even mean, you know, to flirt or to sound flirtatious. Like sometimes they just find someone so beautiful, or they really like someone's outfit or something like that, and they go and say, you know what, like, bro, I really freaking love your shoes. And I feel like sometimes the other person can be like, thank you, are you kind of flirting with me right now? You know, and I don't think that they even mean to do that. So yeah, but this person is awesome. I really feel like they're super funny. Yeah, I just feel like laughing, and it's just, this person is great. I really love this. So if this sounded has your person, welcome in. This is your pal. See, I was a little slow now. It's like, I've done 2 readings now, so I'm a little slow. My brain is a little bit tired. But yeah, we have Bluebell with gratitude. Let's get into what this person is like in bed. We have Peruvian Lily, strength. More effort will get you what you want. Wow. Okay, we have the sweetest taboo, number 13. And we also have doubt and indecision with number 9. It's so interesting that we were getting this thing of, like, this person can be very flirtatious even if they don't mean to do that. They don't mean to be flirtatious with other people. I feel like sometimes they also, I feel like this is so interesting because I feel like because they don't always mean to be flirty, I feel like they don't really understand when people are flirting with them, you know? So whenever they're trying to make a move here, I feel like they're confused and a little bit scared, like, am I going to get rejected? Should I be doing this, you know? And I even feel like the way for you to know if this person is flirting with you is like, if they are awkward, they're definitely flirting with you. If they sound like they're flirting with you, they're definitely not. You know, there's something around that, because I feel like they don't really know how to. It's just something that comes out naturally, and whenever they try too hard, I feel like it comes out a little bit weird and a little bit awkward. So yeah, and because of that, I feel like they don't really know when people are flirting with them and when people want something. So I feel like this person is also very not necessarily vocal, but I feel like this person definitely is the type of person that kind of asks, do you like this? Do you want this? What do you want? You know, I feel like, especially with this gratitude, be thankful for what is good now. I really feel like there is this thing of, are you enjoying this? You know, because I feel like sometimes they get a bit confused. Like if you're, you or, you know, whoever they're with, if they're actually enjoying the encounter, if they're actually having fun and finding pleasure and stuff. So I feel like sometimes they are a bit insecure. I feel like sometimes they do question themselves a lot and their capabilities, but I actually feel like whoever was with them already, I don't think they complained about that at all, especially because with this strength, more effort will get you what you want. I feel like this person puts you like on the edge. I really feel like this person, and even when I say on the edge, it's not like this is the peak, right? This is when you orgasm. It's not even here on this edge. No, it's on this edge. It's like you already peaked and this person is going to make you want more, you know? So I really feel like they are very good. I'm hearing especially with their tongue. Hello. Okay. So I definitely feel like they are very good when it comes to oral. And I feel like that is something that they do definitely appreciate. I also feel like this is something that they may like to do. Definitely like the hair pulling. I also feel like the neck, they really love kissing the neck. That is very specific. Actually, on the other piles, I didn't get 2 specific things, I think. But yeah, I definitely feel like this could be like a signature move for them. It's like really like pulling the head back, grabbing that hair, and just like making sure that they have space to kiss your neck. I really feel like they love that. I also feel like this person, sometimes also with the thing of like the edges, this person really edges a lot. So it's almost like even when they're giving oral, it's like they love the pre-orgasm edge and they also love the after orgasm edge. So even when it comes to the pre, it's like they're always trying to, they know how to not get you there. It's so interesting because then they doubt if they know how to get you there, you know, because they definitely know how not to, but they kind of struggle. Like, what do you really like? You know, that is something that they really want to know. Even if it's just like has a little confirmation, has a little pep talk and a little making them feel a little bit better about themselves and about what they're doing. But I definitely feel like this person knows how not to get you there, and that is definitely what they do. In the sense, not in the sense of like they suck, it's actually quite the opposite. It's because you always want them to do something and they know it. So they're not going to give it to you. You know, it's like they're always kind of, no, you know, this person is confusing, but this person is awesome. Because they will always get you there no matter what. But yeah, so far I think that's it. Let's get into some tarot here to get some more information. I also feel like this person is not the type to complain. It's like whatever you give them, they're okay with it. And I feel like that is especially relevant for, well, I'm hearing a bunch of scenarios. I feel like this person is like, if you're friends with benefits, they're okay if you cannot give them love, right? Even though they love love. If you're just a casual thing, they're great with just a one night stand. If you're not into, like, you would like to explore things, but you're not ready to go with it on that first time, totally okay. We can just kiss and make out, you know? This person is like totally okay with whatever you're willing to give them. And even when it comes to, like, for example, you giving them or sex, I don't think that it's like they always find a way to come. They always find a way to get their way. So they don't really mind if you're supposedly bad at it. You know, for some of you, maybe that is a fear that you have. It's like, oh my God, maybe I'm like awful at this. What am I doing? Maybe, you know, maybe what, who am I? I don't know, you know, where should I be touching? Where should I be kissing? I don't know. And I feel like this person is like, yo, great, you're doing great. You know, whatever you do, even if you breathe, you're doing great. So yeah, let's see here. Let's pull some tarot. What else do we have for pile number 3? We have the, yeah, nice. We have the 5 of Swords, definitely confirming that thing of like the edging. So they, it's like, because I feel like they love seeing the other person like squirm and just move and just like get into this place of like need. You know, it's no longer like, oh, I would really like if I would get there. No, it's a need, it's a require, it's a necessity, you know. And I feel like this person loves when they're able to put people in that place. And I feel like that's also why they always need to know, it's almost like they always need to know first what you like, and where do you find more pleasure, where are the positions that you like the most, because they need to know what gets you there so they don't give it to you. And I feel like that's just what makes sex awesome, because when you do get there, it's just going to be like 10 times greater. So yeah, this person is definitely malicious, but in a good way. So what else do we have for pile number 3? The 6 of Wands. Yeah, this is so interesting because the messages are essentially repeating themselves. We also have the Star. Okay, well, I did see the 10 of Cups, so we're going to have that in mind. Actually going to put it to the front, but we also have the 8 of Cups here. So we also have here the Knight of Wands and the Tower. This is so interesting because the tarot, it's basically adding no information at all. It's basically like confirming everything that we've been saying, because there's the thing of like the pointing, right? There's even that of the pointing, like, this is what I like, this is how you get me there, and then this person is like, yes, you won't get it. I mean, you will, but not now. I'm gonna have my fun with you. And definitely with this Knight of Wands, I also feel like they love going very fast, whether that is with strokes, whether that is with tongue, whether that is with touch, whatever. It's just like fast. But I don't think that the actually encounters are fast. I actually feel like they take quite a while, because we even have here like this all night long, right? So yeah, and I do feel like this with this person is like I don't really get like multiple rounds kind of thing. I get a one very intense, very long round, and then the day afterwards we'll talk about it. You know, I also feel like this person could have like a fantasy of knocking people up, so just be conscious of it, okay? They could even have already had a little oh my goodness, words. They could have already had a little incident where someone may have suspected that they were pregnant or something like that they were pregnant, for example. But I definitely feel like I don't think that, I mean, there could be obviously children here, but I feel like this person is careful, but sometimes things kind of slip up, especially because they do have that fantasy. So sometimes they are not able to control themselves, and they may, I don't know, they may not use condom or something like that, you know. But yeah, I also feel like especially with this person like loving love, I feel like even if one of you is pregnant, I feel like this person loves pregnant sex. So maybe they have already experienced that. or it's just like the fantasy, the thought of it could really turn this person on. I also feel like there is something around, they could be a very proud parent. I really feel like the person wants to be a parent. That is very sweet. And that's why I feel like they have such a big fantasy around that. It's because it's a really true big wish for them to be a parent. So that's something they definitely want. I also feel like this person, there's something around like going deep. So whether it is deep throat or just like deep in, I don't know, just depthness, deep penetration or something, whatever is the match for gay sex, I guess, especially lesbian sex. I'm not very familiar. I guess it could be with like fingers, so something around those lines. But I definitely feel that there's something around depthness. I also feel like there is something, especially with the depthness, it's like I feel like kids, I feel like sometimes it's not that they are aggressive, but they may like make sure that you know that they are touching you, you know? So I don't think that they are like with nails or anything like hurting you, but it's like they may apply a lot of pressure. And especially I'm hearing booty, so they may like to grab the booty with a lot of strength and everything. To make sure that, especially with this thing of like wanting to go fast, especially if you're the one more in like control, I do feel like they have some sort of control with that. So I also feel like it is around those lines too. Yeah. Pile number 3. I think that's it. I also feel like it's so interesting how this girl is kind of, I don't know, not necessarily fading, but this person is kind of fading. So I do feel like there is this thing of like, again, getting into like exhaustion. And then again, there's that thing of like the squirming and the moving around, like, I don't want this, but I kind of want to, you know? So I definitely feel like this person loves that. And get you to that point of like the edge of fading, the edge of everything, the edge of always, the edge of never. 2 very good books. I definitely recommend them. J.A. Redmersky. Definitely go check them out. They're a couple of my favorites. So yeah. With that being said, pile number 3, this is what I have for you. I don't think that there is any other information that wants to come through, so I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely smash the like button if you did. I would really appreciate it. And definitely subscribe, because I do have a lot more 18 plus readings. I'm gonna have more to come, and you can also check out my other channel, the Sunny Virgo, for zodiac cusp readings and zodiac sign readings, and the link below for a prior reading in case you're interested in that. Okay, so I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi there, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. So oopsie, come here. If you want the if you picked the amethyst, you're in the right place. Well, if you want an amethyst, please go buy one. Don't take mine. But yeah, let's get into your reading. We are going to start with, goodness, I'm a mess. We are going to start with a little confirmation of who this person is, and take this if it resonates for someone you already know, or even someone you don't know and someone you're trying to manifest. So if you're wondering about, what is my future partner, future even just like casual thing is going to be like in bed, then definitely take this as confirmation of someone you would like to have that experience with, even if it's just like personality wise, just, you know, in your fantasies. So if it resonates, definitely stick around and watch it. If it doesn't, feel free to choose another pal. What is happening here? Like, this person could be a little bit, not necessarily weird, but could be, I feel like it could be sometimes a little bit like all over the place, but we'll see what shows up and what that actually means. So we have Scorpio. This person could be a Scorpio. They don't have to be. We also have March. Wow, strong Mars energy, because March, by the end of it, you have Aries season. And actually, if I'm correct, bottom of the deck, it was, it was always wanting to flip around. We did have Aries. So this person really definitely could have strong Mars energy. They could also be very dominant. But let's take a look at the rest of it. We have Red Rose, Hidden Secrets. Ooh, okay. Kind of catching a vibe here. We have Snapdragon, Graciousness and Benevolence. We also have Death and rebirth. Some more Scorpio energy, and we also have passion. Is this a friends with benefits kind of thing? Or kind of casual thing, or whatever? I do also feel like there's some sort of level of secrecy here between the two. It could be that this passion is just like very hidden. I also feel like with passion coming here with graciousness and benevolence, it could be that their feelings for you could be very hidden. Your feelings for them could be very hidden. But I definitely feel like, especially with all of this Mars energy, and it's interesting that I'm recording this in Scorpio time. Of course, this is a timeless reading, but it could be interesting that you could be like having some sort of even like sexual encounter with this person, or just some revelation here, or something going on here between the two of you during Scorpio time, and especially during Mars retrograde, because we have that until, if I'm not wrong, until January, but it could be a little bit less than that. But, excuse me, like we even have here the red rose, which is a symbol of passion, a symbol of romance as well, a symbol of love. And I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, if this for some of you could also be an ex, because with this death and rebirth, it could be that this person sometimes, I don't know, there's this thing of like they either before they were very passionate and no feelings, or the other way around, they were very very romantic and everything, and now I feel like they're transforming more towards a passionate person. But you know, take that however it resonates. Maybe it was a little bit of a mixture of both, but there was one that was a little bit more prominent than the other, and I feel like things are shifting around now. But I definitely feel like this person is going through some transformation, and to be honest, I feel like even if you have someone in mind, I don't think you know them too much, because the person you used to know, I don't think that they are that person anymore. And also, I feel like even if this, for example, is something recent, and for example it's like a friends with benefits situation or something like that, or just a casual thing, and you're already like thinking about this person and all of that, I feel like you're meeting them in a process of their transformation. So it's like you never really know them. You never really know what you're gonna get, because their transformation is not over yet. You know, so I definitely feel like there is some level of secrecy here. I do feel like they sometimes could be very reserved and very mysterious. So that is also something. And I feel like there's just like this part of, I don't know, that like there's this magnet towards this person. There's this, I don't know, curiosity. I don't think that it is quite the word, because it's bigger than that. It's bigger than curiosity. It's something, it's like it's spiritual curiosity. You know, it's something that your soul is kind of pushing you towards this person, and you don't even know why. You don't even know, what is going on with this person, what is their purpose in your life. Wow. Okay, so for just out of curiosity, I did look into the bottom of deck of this deck, and we have freaking wedding. So I do that as I say what the purpose of this person is. There you go. So there you go. And maybe before we were talking about how this person was transforming, maybe before this was a no-go for this person. You know, maybe before this person was totally commitment phobic. They did not want anything related. Maybe they even want like a marriage or something as simple as a commitment. And I feel like now they could be transforming that and really getting into that place. Okay, so yeah. I feel like this is gonna resonate for who it needs to resonate, because I don't think I was too specific with like who this person is, but I think you know. If this description matched, I feel like you were in the right place. But yeah, overall they're very mysterious. I feel like they have a balance of very passionate. I do feel like they are in the transformation of possibly going from player to really romantic and everything. But yeah, I feel like you don't even know this person. That's why I feel like it's a little bit like not useless, but yeah, you know what I mean. Let's get into the reason you're here. What is this person like in that? We have Amethyst, words of love, speak with your heart. We also have Jungle Power, take hold of what you know is yours. Wow, this person is dominant day and night. We also have Longing and Desire with number 2. And we have a Loving Gaze with number 6. All right. Very, very interesting. I really feel like this person is a little bit different. Because I even feel like if you were, it's so interesting that you're watching, if you are watching this, like, after you were already physical with this person, it could be that it's been like years since you've seen this person. It's like, well, have they changed? Has anything changed or anything like that, you know? But I definitely feel like there is some level of transformation, because I feel like and it's a transformation, like a combination, like a mixture of things, because there is definitely something here around this person being very possessive, especially with power, and also being very like loving and sweet and generous and romantic. So I definitely feel like they have a little bit of both, and I do feel like this could be like someone, the reason why I say that this could be someone you already you were already intimate with, or there was already the opportunity for it. Maybe you already know this person from a couple of years ago, or, you know, you already know this person at some level, but they're going through transformations, because we have longing and desire. There is this feeling of you've been waiting for this. Even if you don't know who this person is at all, I feel like you already know at a spiritual level. I feel like your souls are already connecting with one another. You're definitely manifesting one another. And I feel like because of it, it's going to feel like, yeah, this is what I've been waiting for whenever you're together. And I don't think that this is a if. I really feel like it's a when. It's not a matter of, oh, you know, if this happens, if this person gets with you or you get with them, you know. I think it's a matter of when, because I really feel like you are manifesting each other. And I mean, we're even getting here the wedding card. So, and it's interesting because I actually took a look at this card, unrequited love, and I feel like maybe that was what's happening before. It's like maybe this was an unrequited love kind of thing in the past, or you weren't at the same energetic level. Now you are, so now, shabam, things happen. But I definitely feel like this person is like, I really feel like this is the next sexual encounter, not so much what is this person like in bed, because I feel like perhaps you already know what this person is like in bed, and this is more about like the next sexual encounter. But I do feel like, just talking generally, I do feel like this person is I keep wanting to say like is going to, so I'm just gonna go with it. Screw it. I do feel like this person is definitely going to want to like communicate their feelings to you and possibly say like I love you over and over and over again. I also feel like there is this thing of like, man, I've been waiting for this for so long. I really feel like this person could talk a lot during this encounter, because I definitely feel like they have so much, especially with hidden secrets, they have so much they want to let out, and especially, that is interesting, especially if it is a friends with benefits. I feel like maybe you have been going on through the, you know, more sexual part, the passion part, and maybe you've missed the feeling part. And so I definitely feel like this person could be getting ready to kind of reveal their feelings to you, and maybe it may even slip out during sex, like you're just on it and they're like, oh man, I love you, and you both may kind of be like, oh wait, what happened there? You know. So I definitely feel like there's an expression of love happening here, and I definitely feel like you both have been fantasizing a lot about each other, and this is just going to be, I feel like it's going to feel like magic, you know. And there's just like this bubble that goes on between the two of you, like around the two of you, that it kind of bursts, you know, because before the bubble was really immaculate and it was really, you couldn't burst it because it wasn't ready to burst, but now it is. And so when you get together, excuse me, that what's happening when I'm channeling. When you get together, the bubble just bursts and it's like magic. I'm even getting like, I don't know, like fireflies kind of energy, or just like confetti, you know, because I do feel like your souls are really longing for one another. Your spiritual team, it's really like, come on, dudes, Pal 4's person, we need to go, come on, get going, you know. And I even feel like with this a loving gaze and the words of love, I really feel like there is this thing of like, even if you don't say a thing, there's just like the way you look at each other, it's not just passion, there's more to it, you know. And so I do feel like you're not going to need any words to reveal your feelings to one another. So man, that is really beautiful. That is really, really sweet. And it's so interesting that I started this at 4:33 p.m. and now I randomly look at the clock and it's 4:44. So there's definitely some synchronicity here. I do feel like you're manifesting one another and you guys are fully supporting this connection. So yeah, the power, again, this person is very possessive of you. I do feel like they could be, I don't know, they want to be touching you like all times. I feel like they're I don't know, like, it's not even just a thing of like touching you, like, oh, I need to grab your arm, or I need to, you know, I need to be touching you. And I feel like it's like full body to full body. There is not like distance here. I feel like they don't want that. You know, they're going to be very clingy. I also, so either your moans or their moans, or even like both of your moans, I feel like there's something around like, I don't know, there's like this devil playing the flute, and it's like, there is some level of, not temptation, that is not the right word, but there is some level of enchantment in each of your moans, you know. I feel like it's especially yours. For some reason I'm getting yours, but I definitely feel like there is something here around like you're just going to be fully enchanted by one another. I feel like you may even lose track of time, and it's so beautiful that we have here like a number 2, which is all about partnerships and everything, and harmony with the number 6. I do feel like it's going to be very giving. So let's see here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, oh. We also have Justice. We have the Lovers. Not surprised to see that one there. Queen of Cups. Holy cannoli. Yeah, and 5 of Wands. Definitely some booty action here. I definitely feel like either you or this person really love each other's booty. Or the other's booty. Actually, each other's. I actually feel like you both really like each other's booty. It's not just one-sided. But I definitely feel like with this 5 of Wands, there is this thing of like surrender. I feel like you've been fighting each other's feelings for too long, and it's that thing of like the bubble being bursted. We can't do that anymore. You know, there's this thing of like, time's up, you know. And I do feel like your guides have some sort of I don't know, play in here. You know, I feel like they have some sort of control into this situation. And I do feel like the relationship is moving to the next level after this next sexual encounter. So, yeah, it's so interesting how this turned out to be a next sexual encounter reading. But I definitely feel like perhaps you need to hear this. That this person actually does have feelings for you. That this person is transforming. If there were any type of player energies, I do feel like that is being transformed. Especially with the Queen of Cups, the Lovers, Justice coming through. It could even be, for some of you, if you're already in a relationship with this person, I do feel like there is this level of, perhaps it's not like I love you, it could be like a proposal. Like, you're in the middle of it, and this person's like, marry me. It's not even a question, it's like, you're gonna marry, you know? I feel like it's more of a requirement, a demand from this person. And for some reason, I feel like at first, either way, you know, either it is like an I love you or a proposal of some sort, I feel like you're both going to be like a little bit, okay, what just happened? You know, because I feel like, again, it's just going to come out of this person's mouth. But I also feel like there is going to be this level of, it's going to intensify the pleasure because you're no longer doing it out of passion, you're doing it out of love. And I feel like something is going to shift there. And I feel like it's just going to like rock your world. It could very well be like the best you've ever had. Especially with each other. But I definitely feel like it's going to start very slow. I do get like a lot of foreplay, I'm definitely getting like belly, maybe even chest. There's a lot of like action going on there, like a lot of tease. And I'm also hearing like hair pulling. I definitely feel like this person, especially with the loving gaze, I feel like this person does like to like look you in your eyes. Yeah. And like and I feel like that's why it's also going to be this thing of like, you're not going to need words to know that you're doing it out of love. It's because the way you're going to look at each other, it's not just pleasure, it's not just passion. I feel like there's really going to be this look of, man, I love you. I freaking love you, dude. And it's just, you're going to know it. You're going to know it. And I definitely feel that for just a little heads up, we do have Venus energy here. We have like a pregnant lady over there. So just a little heads up, maybe be conscious of it. If you don't want to, you're not really counting on getting pregnant soon, I would keep an eye open for that, okay? Because that could be a possibility here. But I definitely feel like this person, I'm hearing also licking. So, and especially like licking legs, or just, again, maybe it's just nothing of the torso. But there is a lot of licking and kissing. It's like, I want to taste you. I'm hearing, I want to engrave your body on my mind. I'm also hearing obsessed. So this person may be obsessed. But yeah, I do feel like there's something here around like making you theirs. Especially with like, take hold of what you know is yours. It's like this person is not taking any longer to make you theirs. Especially with the 5 of Wands here. It's like they want to kill off all the other opponents, all the other suitors, and make sure that you know that, hey, we're official now. So there's something also around that. I feel like this person right now, it's in a very loving place. So what are they like in bed? Very loving. And I'm just keep getting like love. And it's so interesting that I keep getting like more around the feelings that are going to happen and everything like that, and not so much like the specifics. Because I feel like it's not going to be about the what you do, you know? I feel like that is going to be irrelevant. I feel like it's just the fact that you're together. It could take you to orgasm, you know? It could take you there. Just the fact that you're seeing each other, that you're like there face to face. I feel like that is enough. You know, there's something going on here that is very intense. Good luck, I guess. But yeah, I guess this was the message that you needed to hear, not so much the what are they like in bed. But they're definitely gonna I also feel like they're also going to compliment you a lot. If this is someone that you have been intimate with before, there is even like this energy of like missing, you know, especially with the Scorpio energy, that is a little bit of like past life energies and all that. So it's like, I've been missing this body, I've been missing this, I've been missing that, you know. Even if you don't know this person, kind of feel like for most of you already do, but even if you don't know this person at all, I definitely feel like because you are already connected on the 5D, you're definitely already manifesting each other. So to be honest, it's just a matter of time. It could happen pretty fast. And again, it could happen within Scorpio season, within this Mars retrograde. But I definitely feel like even if you don't know each other, because you're already connected on a soul level, you already kind of know what each other's bodies feel like. So it's going to be this remembrance, essentially. So yeah. And especially with you having like bottom of the deck, oh beautiful, bottom of the deck we have physical attraction, 16, that sums up to a 7. There you go, spiritual. But especially with physical attraction, it's like you don't even need this, you know, of touching each other. No, it's just like looking at each other. You're so attracted to one another that you could just get it off from that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, memories and remembrance. So for some of you, there's definitely some history here. But we also have ideal romance. So there we go with another confirmation that I definitely feel like your next sexual encounter with this person and their intention of what they want to be in bed is very romantic and to take things to the next level. So there you go. Pile number 4. I think it was a little bit off-planned, but I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely go check out your next sexual encounter reading. And I mean, go check out perhaps my other 18 plus readings if you're into that. But yeah, definitely subscribe. Don't forget to check out my other channel, the Sunny Virgo, for zodiac cusp readings and zodiac sign readings. And you can also check out the link below for a private reading. Okay? So I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.